What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into one of the most important parts of your journey and where wins meet, the Mystic skills. These aren't just flashy moves. They are the keys that unlock secret paths, turn the tide in brutal fights, and give you the edge in both PvE and PvP. I'm going to break down the absolute best skills you should unlock early on, categorized by their use, and I'll even throw in some pro tips to get you started. Let's get right into it. Before we jump in, a quick but crucial tip. Prioritize skills that fill the gaps in your personal build. If your character feels a bit squishy and you're taking a lot of damage, focus on defensive or utility skills first. On the other hand, if you're a high damage dealer, you'll want to grab skills that offer crowd control or a bit of self-sustain, so you do and get taken out in one hit during tough dungeons. A balanced kit is a winning kit. Alright, let's start with the skills that will make your PvE life a whole lot easier. First on the list, and a personal favorite, is Dragon's Breath. This skill is a game changer. It unleashes a massive cone of fire, applying the ignition effect to everything it touches. But here's the real kicker. While you're channeling it, you get a 15% damage reduction and a boost to your fortitude. This skill is your get-out-of-jail-free card when you're overwhelmed by waves of enemies. A quick pro tip for this one. Pair it with the Drunken Poet skill. Once you're in the intoxicated state from Drunken Poet, you can use both skills without needing to take another drink. This synergy creates huge windows for sustained burst damage. It's absolutely insane for clearing out large groups. Next up for PvE is Ghost Bind. This is hands down one of the best area of effect crowd control skills in the entire game. It immobilizes up to 6 enemies around you, breaks their vital points, and deals a solid chunk of damage at close range. Think of it as your ultimate stop hitting me button. For the pro tip, use Ghost Bind as your opening move when you run into a pack of mobs in a dungeon or need to peel enemies off your healer in group content. It's less effective against major bosses and elite enemies who resist crowd control, but for clearing regular trash mobs, it's pure gold. Rounding out our top PvE picks is Drunken Poet. This skill unleashes a wild, 5-hit drunken combo that not only looks awesome, but also slams enemies, applies a debuff called Drunken Haze, and most importantly, puts you into the intoxicated state. The real magic happens when you chain your skills together. Here's the sequence. Take a drink to enable the skill, then spam Drunken Poet. Immediately follow it up with Dragon's Breath. Because you're already intoxicated, you can maintain that state and chain these incredibly cinematic and powerful area of effect attacks without needing to pause and drink again. It's a beautiful, destructive dance. Now, let's switch gears and talk about PvP. These are the skills that will give you the upper hand in duels and open-world skirmishes. The first one is a classic for a reason. Talon Strike. This is your go-to defense breaker and stagger tool. It is perfect for shattering an opponent as block and leaving them wide open for a devastating follow-up. The pro tip here is all about timing and combos. You want to combine Talon Strike with a quick weapon swap to your burst weapon or a high damage ability to punish that staggered state. Be smart, don't waste it when your opponent has an immunity or guard frame active. Wait for the block, then strike. Another clutch PvP skill is Soaring Spin. This one is incredibly versatile, serving as both an evasive maneuver and a counter-attacking tool. You perform a somersault to escape danger and can then follow it up with a powerful stomp or use the movement to reposition for a better angle of attack. It's both defensive and aggressive. A great way to use this is to bait out attacks from enemies on horseback or opponents with unstable poise. Let them commit to an attack, use Soaring Spin to dodge it, and then punish them while they're stuck in their animation and off balance. In PvP, unpredictable movement wins fights, and the skill makes you very hard to pin down. Alright, let's move on from combat and talk about exploration. Where Winds Meet has a massive, beautiful world filled with secrets, and these skills are essential for uncovering them. First up is Meridian Touch. This skill allows you to target an enemy's acupoints from a distance, which can cause special effects like immobilization. It's not just for combat. This is a key tool for solving certain puzzles and even dealing with specific boss mechanics that require you to hit a weak point from far away. My advice is to always have this one handy, especially when you're heading into a new dungeon or a quest fight that feels a bit like a puzzle. You never know when you'll need to immobilize something from a safe distance. Next, we have Heavenly Snatch. The name says it all. This skill lets you steal items from NPCs and, even better, disarm enemies in combat. This is hugely valuable early in the game for both exploration and certain quest lines. You should absolutely unlock this as soon as you can. It opens up a ton of new looting opportunities and can sometimes be the only way to progress in a quest or access a hidden area. Don't sleep on this one. It's more than just a novelty. Of course, we can't talk about exploration without mentioning Cloud Steps. This is your core mobility skill for traversing the world. It allows you to perform a massive leap to reach high ledges, rooftops, and secret areas. You can also use it to slam down on enemies from above or to close the gap in a fight. Pro tip, master using this skill outside of combat. Look for the marked jump spots in the environment to maximize your height and distance. In a fight, it's a fantastic gap closer, but its true value lies in reaching all those hidden nooks and crannies the world has to offer. And finally, for all you secret hunters out there, we have Taikai. This skill is the puzzle-solving MVP, period. It can create ripples on the surface of water, pull enemies into a whirlwind, or push them away. It is absolutely required for many of the game's exploration encounters and puzzles. If you enjoy finding every hidden chest and uncovering every secret entrance, Taikai is non-negotiable. It's the key to interacting with a huge number of special objects scattered throughout the world. Last, but not least, let's cover the best utility skills. These are the ones focused on survival and resource management. First is Serene Breeze. This is your panic button, your get out of combo lifesaver. It allows you to channel your ki to quickly recover your poise, even while you're being attacked or are stuck in crowd control. But it does more than just save you. It also debuffs nearby enemies, reducing their endurance recovery by 50% and causing them to take damage over time for 8 seconds. Use this to break an enemy as combo chain and immediately turn the tables with a counterattack, or use the opening to disengage and heal. Another fantastic utility skill is Ghostly Steps. This passive skill is a must-have for anyone who relies on dodging. It cuts the endurance cost of your ground dodges by a massive 40% and slightly extends the duration of your invincibility frames while dodging. This means you can dodge more often without running out of stamina, and you're harder to hit while doing it. Combine this with an aggressive, dodge-heavy playstyle. You'll have better invulnerability windows and can reposition more reliably without completely draining your resources. So, let's put it all together. If you're primarily a solo player grinding through content, I highly recommend prioritizing the Serene Breeze and Dragon's Breath combo. This gives you amazing survivability and incredible wave clearing potential. If you play in a group, consider grabbing Ghost Bind as a utility opener for your team. And if you're a dedicated support player, you'll definitely want to look into the synergies between skills like Panacea and Soulshade. For all the PvP mains out there, mastering the timing of Talon Strike and Soaring Spin will instantly improve your duel outcomes. That's a wrap on my top Mystic skills to unlock early in Where Winds Meet. Hopefully, this gives you a clear path forward on what to prioritize. If this guide helped you out, do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed for more Where Winds Meet tips and guides, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming deep dives into specific builds. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.